Aldrich, and it's Ezeli in at the 5. Here's Ezeli. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's a screen. Here's the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And the shot is good. Slim's got the game going with his first points of the game for Milwaukee.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit. Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get 1 here, but they still can't connect.
The 3. Rebound, Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are kind of empty consolation prizes. A loss is a loss. He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Middleton. Up top, Carter Williams. Parker with no one around. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to talk with Brad Stevens for a minute. He stressed how important being smart with the ball is going to be for them today. It's an opponent that thrives on defense, steals in particular, and he doesn't want to see his guys get careless with the basketball. Guys?
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be full.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Lets the 3 fly. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equals transition points. Make the defense move.
You know what? This guy, Kevin, has a reliable
shot. Or a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Advantage all season.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Rose. Evan Fournier comes in for Jabari Parker. Vaughn's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Bradley kicks to Cole.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Aldrich. No luck. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Bradley passes to Davenport. Here's Cole. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Aldrich, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They set the pick. And Cole kicks today. It's rebounded by Fitzgerald.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Cole dishes to Aldridge. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Bradley gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Pass to Cole. Launches it. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from... I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like a platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Celtics trail by 14. Fitzgerald in at center. Bjelica is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Carter Williams. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Fitzgerald. Shoots. The shot no good. And it's Boston the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds: disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 54 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Carroll for 3, and that one's good.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Fitzgerald, the pass to Carter Williams. Here is Slim, knocked away. .109 left in the first half of basketball. Azili kicks to Rose. And it's Carroll in the corner. The lead now cut to single digits. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Inside, here's Fitzgerald. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Dishes to Carroll. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Rose. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, that's blocked by Fitzgerald.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
I mean, you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Bjelica, and it's Vaughn in for Carter Williams. Here's the screen. Bradley drives in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Bradley's got 5 points so far. Pass to Fitzgerald from downtown. Cole with the rebound. From deep three-point range, and no good trying to get that one. And we've reached halftime in the... And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. They've got Damari Carroll out there. Isley is out there with Rose. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Aldridge in at the 4. The Celtics have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks leading by 12. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Fitzgerald. Slim's got 23 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Aldridge, the pass to Isley. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Fitzgerald. Slim's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Carter Williams against Rose. Here's Fitzgerald, and he goes in for the dunk.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Celtics call timeout. And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And Rose, wide open, he shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rose has got 13 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Fitzgerald, and that one is stuffed right through.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball.